the hybridization and bond pair of electrons and lone pair of electrons, and how the shape of the molecule will be decided on the basis of bond pair and lone pair. So let us take the example of ammonia. Nitrogen, valence electron for nitrogen is 5, and assume that hydrogen is a halogen. So in this case it will be 7 3s are 21. So the total number of electrons in this case it will be 26. Now let us divide it by 8 to get the number of bond pairs. It will be 8 3s are 24. Now the remainder is 2, and 2 upon 2 will give us the lone pair of electron. So 3 plus 1 makes it 4, and hybridization, if the number is 4, it means the hybridization will be sp3. If hybridization is sp3, the geometrical arrangement of electrons will be in the tetrahedral fashion. Means in the center there will be nitrogen and one hydrogen. This is tetrahedral. Out of all the electron pairs, the one electron pair will be lone pair. So this lone pair of electron will be located on only the central atom, that is nitrogen. So it will occupy a large space. So due to this region there will be lone pair and bond pair repulsion. So these bond pairs will come closer to each other. Now the shape of the molecule will be decided by only bond pairs. Lone pair will not be included. This will not be included in the shape of the molecule. So in this case the shape of the molecule will become pyramidal. So like this we have to apply the concept, and electronic arrangement is tetrahedral only, but out of those 4 bond pairs, one will be replaced by a lone pair, and the shape of the molecule will be it will change from tetrahedral to pyramidal. So this is the way to apply this concept, how to find out the bond pairs and lone pairs, and how the molecule will be changing its shape. Now another example of water molecule. Now water molecule, hydrogen, again we will assume that it is a halogen. So 7 2s are 14, valence electrons are 14 for hydrogen and 6 for oxygen. So it will be 20. Let us divide it by 8. The answer is 8 2s are 16. Now the remainder is 4, and 4 divided by 2 becomes 2. So again 2 plus 2 means the hybridization, the number is 4. It means hybridization is sp3. Again like in ammonia, the geometrical arrangement means the electronic arrangement was only tetrahedral. So again in this case this is oxygen central atom, one hydrogen, another hydrogen, and the 2 remaining lone pair of electrons will occupy the space over the oxygen. So this is the shape of the water molecule. And water molecule, you know, now it is electronic arrangement is tetrahedral, but the geometry but the shape of the molecule is V, angular or bent shape this molecule has. SF4 molecule. Total number of valence electrons, sulfur it is 6, fluorine it is 7, 7 4s are 28, it is 7 4s are 28, so it is 6 plus 28, it will be 34. Now 34 divided by 8, it will be 8 4s are 32, and 2 divided by 2, it will give us 1. Now in this case the hybridization number is 4 plus 1, it is equal to 5. It means the hybridization will be sp3d. This is the hybridization. Now if the hybridization is sp3d, the shape of the molecule should be trigonal bipyramidal, just like PCl5. But in that case they were all the bond pairs, these all were 5 were bond pairs, but in this case one is lone pair. Now let us arrange the electrons. This is sulfur, and just like PCl5, this is the arrangement, electronic arrangement, this and this. Now these 4 are bond pairs, and the 5th lone pair of electron, this equatorial position will be replaced by lone pair of electron. And now if you turn your page like this, you can see that shape of the molecule is seesaw. This is seesaw shape. So in this case this lone pair of electron will be located at the equatorial position, and it will be slightly bent due to the presence of this lone pair of electron. So the shape of the molecule will be seesaw shape. So this is the way to find out the to apply this concept. Now another molecule is ClF3. ClF3. Now in this case again the valence electrons will be, because all of them belong to halogen family, 7 4s are 28. Divided by 8, it will be 8 3s are 24 and 4 will remain, so 2 and it will be 2. Again 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 2 means 5. It is sp3d. Again, like in this way, we have to arrange the electrons in this way only. Now let us try to find out what will be the shape of the molecule, that is ClF3. Cl, the element which is bigger in size or which is electropositive, is written in the center. Now 3 fluorine atoms. Let us write. This is one fluorine atom. Another. These are. Let us represent the bond pairs. I am not writing the fluorine atoms. These are the electron pairs if it is all the bond pairs. Now out of these 5 bond pairs, we have to replace 2 of them with the lone pair, because this is the electronic arrangement, and 2 lone pairs will be replaced. The bond pairs will be replaced at the equatorial position. So this is the equatorial position. So the lone pair of electron will be located on chlorine at this position. They will occupy the equatorial position. Now this is one bond pair, chlorine and fluorine bond pair. Now this is another bond between chlorine and fluorine. Now this is the third bond between chlorine and fluorine. And the molecule is, you can see the shape of the molecule, it is TC. But due to the presence of these 2 lone pair of electrons, there will be repulsion between bond pair and lone pair. So again in this case also the molecule will have bent T shape. So this is the shape of the molecule of ClF3. It is bent T shape. So you can see that the hybridization is same in all these molecules, like ammonia, water, methane, all these have hybridization sp3. But in case of ammonia, there is one lone pair of electrons. So due to the less repulsion, due to the more repulsion between lone pair and bond pair, the bond angle reduces from 109 degree to 28 minutes to 107 degree. Now next is water. It has 2 lone pair of electrons. The bond angle reduces from 107 degree in ammonia to 104 degree. Similarly in this case also you can see, because of the presence of lone pair of electron, these bonds are becoming bent. So the shape of the molecule, instead of being seesaw, it is bent seesaw. In this case also it is bent T shape. So this is the way to apply the hybridization concept and find out the shape of the molecule on the basis of hybridization, lone pair and bond pair.